Hello my dear friends, welcome to Instant Out Electronic channel, and today we have something a little bit different from actually electronics, so let's see what is that. But you already see that this says a refillable fountain pen. Fine point, black ink. Ooh. So what the hell happened? Why did I bought this? Something like from Middle Ages or what? So the reason is I found a fountain pen in thrift store. Okay, so I will show it probably in another video because it's a little sad with ink. And then, because obviously it was not in the greatest shape, I got this kick to actually find a working fountain pen. But why? Just because it's a nostalgic feeling. Because when I was in school in first and first to third grade, back at Soviet Union times, well, pretty much at the collapse of Soviet Union, but still we were writing with fountain pens for some reason. We were writing with fountain pens. Even the actual regular pens were available, but we had to learn how to write calligraphically with fountain pens. And for some reason, I had the kick out of it. Like it was amazing. I like it a lot. It was a bit messy. The fountain pens were super cheap and messy. It was still fun. So this pen I decided to buy because of the nostalgic reason. So today we're gonna take a look. What is it? How good is it? And if it's any good. It was not expensive. I kind of forgot how much it says. I'm gonna include this, how much it cost. I'm gonna include the price in the video. But for now, we're gonna unbox it and give it a try. So let's open up. This is like very generic Amazon packaging. I'm not sure, I don't even remember how it was shipped. Probably in a plasticky. I'm curious why it's all kind of resealed. Was it like already used by one or what? I don't understand. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I thought it's gonna be just some. Whoa. Okay, refillable fountain pen, medium nib. So what is nib? Let's just talk about an anatomy of fountain pen. Fountain pen is actually, something rattling inside. I'm curious. Fountain pen consists of nib. This is called nib, and the thickness of this nib determines the thickness of the line in when you're writing. So inside there is so this is ink cartridge. It says refillable. Oh, I think you can pop this little lid, put the ink in, and that's pretty cool. That's gonna work well, I hope. So, and all this is how does it work? So ink will be supplied here, right? In this case, from this cartridge, go through little channel, and if you see here, it's really hard to see. There is a split, and ink gonna be appearing at this little teeny tiny hole, and by the surface tension, gonna be going all the way to this area called nib, which is kind of slightly rounded to have very nice sliding. So it looks like this is kind of catchy a little bit. I hope some pens need like a little bit of working through to get working nice and smooth. So this is pretty much it. So back at Soviet Union, the pens what I was using, it had a little syringe here, so you were able to take an ink bottle. By the way, this ink bottle, I think it's a good ink, Waterman Paris. I got in for like $1 or so in it's a black ink as well. I think it's good ink. I'm not familiar. Whatever crap we used to Soviet Union, silver is actually writing pretty well. So you were opening this, putting your pen in, like sucking in some ink. Bob's your uncle. Or it was rotational motion, right? It was just the sucking the ink. That was amazing. So it was working very well. You can refill your pen as much as you want. The only downside, sometimes you was so eager to put ink in, you were breaking it, and it was a big mess after that. So, yeah, this is how it worked. So let me some of the pens we had, you put the cartridge like this, and then you kind of rotate. It was also actually quite a lot of pens with cartridges. It was actually were less messy, but you have to buy cartridges. You put cartridge like that, but then you had like you put it inside the little a fixture, and then there is a little screw here. Okay, so you put it in a fixture and you rotate the screw, which actually was pressing against the cartridge and properly inserting it in here. So here it look like you have to just press it, I guess. Let me read the manual because I don't want to mess it up and make a big mess. Number 1. Squeeze the inserted ink cartridge gently 2-3 times to get ink flow down the nib. It doesn't say. 1. 2. No, firmly insert a new cartridge without turning and twisting, otherwise a valve may not open. There is a valve. Okay, so it's not like puncturing anything. There is a valve. Okay, let's just do it. Let me get some kind of container in case it's gonna be big mess. Okay, I have a container. If it's gonna be big mess, it's gonna be here in 3D printed little tray. Firmly in. Okay, I guess that's all I can do. Alright, number 3. This is like, it's very misleading. It feels like you have to pull the cartridge out, but it's actually not. So you have to do this. I think that's what they're talking about. When using a pen for first time, squeeze the inserted ink cartridge gently 2-3 times to get the ink flown to the nib point. Oh, good luck squeezing this thing in. Yeah, right. You have to be like Schwarzenegger in order to squeeze this thing in. Yeah, I did my best squeezing it. Do not keep pen vertical during pauses. Oh, I think ink is going. Okay. Fountain pen do not function like standard ballpoint pen. They require very little pressure when writing. It's very easy for a person not familiar with the fountain pen to damage the tip when writing. Fountain pens are meant to glide along the pen. Yes, that's what I mean. They have to glide. Care and cleaning. Always replace the cap after use to avoid drying. That's a big deal. Let me take a little piece of paper here before I start doing some serious writing. Nothing. Do not keep pen vertical during pauses. Yes, you have to, when you finish with ink pen, put it like this, because otherwise ink will keep flowing and start dripping. Okay, well, need to think about how to actually get it going, because it's not going yet. Alright, so after a few like moments I was holding the pen like this, essentially, and actually pressing a little bit more on this cartridge. Probably it needed a little bit, like a 0.5 millimeter in, so it went a little bit in, and now ink is flowing. Okay, it's actually working pretty well. You don't have to apply any pressure at all. Look, I'm pretty much holding it like this, and it's already writing. So this is amazing. It's actually worked pretty well. All right. Well, as you see, this paper is not really designed for ink, because it started, at least this particular ink, it started kind of like look like it's written on napkin. It's like spreading. Okay, well, let's try this paper here. So this is nice book, is like a account book, but I like to write in these books. I have a few of them. Oh, it's not designed. Not designed at all. So look at this, how it's I don't know the English term, like, look at, let's try here. Yeah, jeez. It's actually medium nib, but it's like, it's too thick for my liking. So I need, I guess, fine nib, fine point. So wait, it says F. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yes, yes, I was not right. I thought it's medium. It's actually fine point, it says here. Where is it? Where was it? Where was it? Fine point black ink. So this is supposed to be fine. So yes, there's a problem here. So this paper is actually absorbs ink too well. Oh wow, this is too crazy. Wow. All right, so this is this is my first experience with such pen, and actually writing anything with the pen since like 80, I don't know, 7 or something, or 88, 1988. So yeah, this is probably a little bit of a flashback, so I need to kind of relearn. But I actually have quite a bit of fun. This like this noise when you're writing with the pen, like. This noise when you're writing with the pen's kind of scribing a little bit. Maybe I'm actually pressing on it. Let me write it lighter. No. By the way, I didn't learn properly write in English. This is like my interpretation. Obviously, when we were in school, I was writing in mostly in Ukrainian. Something like that. So it's still kind of need to refresh my calligraphy and writing, because I'm not, as anyone these days, I'm not writing a lot, like pretty much none. But I mean, I still have some capacity, right? I not forget how to write calligraphy, so I'm gonna relearn. But so far, actually, I'm pleased with it. The only thing I have to find the proper paper, and that's gonna be a learning curve. Let me get this paper from. So this is like, if you remember some of my. Like I have the stack of little papers which I kind of do along my videos, schematic and stuff like that. So let me just take one piece. This is standard letter size, like printer paper, and let's see how this is gonna look like here. No, it's bad. Unless there's something wrong with this ink, it's not looking good at all. So it looks like we have to have special paper. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we need a special paper, yeah, of course, or we need to try a different kind of ink. But so far, so good. I'm like sorry guys, one more thing. Let me try paper from this, whatever, 2013 book. Oh, this is a little bit better. A little bit better, yeah. Anyways, I like the pen. It actually sits well. It's quite balanced. So if you hold it like this, you can even use, if you want to change your balancing, you can put the cap back on. So it's kind of moves. So if you without cap, it's like this, but with cap is like this. So it depends. You can just balance it a little bit better. If you can balance it a little bit better, but yeah, I prefer probably without cap. It's kind of lighter. This cap is heavy. Oh yeah, by the way, let's check the weight of the pen. So weight of the pen 31 gram without cap. Oops, come back. 18.8. So it's not too bad. It's not too heavy. And but it feels solid. I like it. It's not like I'm a big fan of like Amazon products and stuff. Yeah, it's not really designed to stay on here. Yeah, so but if you're gonna use it with the cap, you're gonna definitely make it longer reach. So it depends how you like to write, but I prefer probably closer. By the way, when I was a kid and I'm writing a lot, I still have a little bit of calluses here. Like look at this big end. Yeah, this doesn't stay well actually right on here. And all my fingers, like these two fingers, like this one was actually purple here and this. So by the way, in Soviet Union time, we used mostly purple ink. Black was super rare, but this kind of ink, which I love, I think, so if I'm not mistaken, this is another thrift store find. It's not new. I think this one is blue. No, oh no, yeah. Purple, blue, wait. Parker. Royal blue. I love the most of it, blue ink. Oh my god. So I have blue ink. I think it's a little bit used. It's like less in this. I hope it didn't get old. But anyways, I love the blue ink. So I try to find ways of using these cartridges with the blue ink. Or this pen is the blue ink, because plus different inks can have different absorbing properties in a paper. So some of the inks may stay not go in as quick and stay like dry up faster, you know. So this may change the width of the line. Look at the width of the line here. On this particular paper, it's actually pretty thick. If you compare. This is my favorite pen here. Where is it? Oh, I don't have a black one. Okay, let's take a blue one here. So this is my favorite Staedtler pen. Like, and this is the line I would like it to be, right? This is what I like. Even this, by the way, this paper is like shit. So that's red one. Yeah. So this is the line I would like it to be. So this is much thicker than especially if you go slower. So if you want to write some nice text, you want to go a little bit slower, just for if you want to do some like curves and stuff. So the ink gonna flow and spread a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, I probably said that many times, but I think I like it. I like it for the money I paid. I think it's good. I think it was like 12 Canadian dollars, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna double check. Something feels like it was that much. So maybe I'm right. So I'm gonna include the description and the place where to buy it in case you're interested. But so far so good. I'm gonna definitely use this pen. I'll try a different paper and maybe try different ink which doesn't spread as quick into the paper. All right, but so far I'm pleased. That's actually brings some memories, and definitely I'm gonna get my fingers dirty with the ink. Some people, by the way, tried using inkjet ink. So sometimes it may work, depends on the pen, sometimes it may not. For example, if you want a green ink, probably very hard to come by. So yeah, you can use like a mixture of inkjet inks to actually get it green, like blue and yellow together, mix it in some certain conditions. Or yellow ink, like yeah, good luck finding yellow or cyan or magenta, right? So you can just get but it may clog your nib. Again, people said. So we'll see. I'll do some. So it's actually certainly a good idea to use this kind of pen, cheap pen, for experiments like that. If it works for you, it'll be great. But so far I have plenty of ink that's gonna last me like ages. I have 2 more bottles of different brands at all. Like this kind of, it was a random lot of several bottles of inks, like found in little baggie for like $2. So that's probably great find. People would say like, why would you need this crap? It's like old, but I find it like, you know, it's rare. All right, so I think it's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Certainly it's not for electronic folks, but if you are interested in some kind of little bit of history and a little bit of nostalgia, so this little video is for you. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Please stay tuned for more video, like, subscribe. I'll be happy to hear from you, and stay safe. Ciao. Oh, that's heavy. Black on black.